Hey there, YouTube. Welcome back. I'm going to make this one very brief, and I know I haven't been on in a few days, but it's been very busy. Eric and I have, spent several hours in the last few days, each day, just kind of refining my backing maneuvers and my pre-trip. I've said it before. I'm pretty much good bumper to bumper, but I needed a little work on the in-cab portion. There's pretty complicated. If you're not familiar with it, you have to go through all the parts inside the vehicle, and you run through a brake, an air brake test, and then a parking brake test, and it's just a lot of timing issues, when to turn on the truck, when to turn it off, and it's to me, it's been the hardest piece to memorize. I actually came here with the verbiage memorized, but that kind of went out the window when you're sitting there going, "Oh my God," with all the buttons and all that stuff. So it's taken a few days, but today was the first time I ran through it perfect, no issues. So I think I got my pre-trip down really good. Backing maneuvers, as y'all know, the first two that I did way back before we went out on the road, nailed those. Straight back, I'm awesome at. So I really don't have any trouble with that, which helps the others, by the way. My offsets are good, and believe it or not, my parallel, I slam it in the parallel just about every time perfect. I'm feel real confident with that. The alley dock has been a bit of a frustration. I've gotten it in there every single time I've done it that I can remember. Maybe I don't want to say something not true. I think maybe the first couple I had some difficulty, but and certainly the first few I needed some coaching out the window with Eric. But let me make sure I'm careful. For the most part, and certainly in the last 2 days, I've struggled it in and got it, in, and it would have been passing, I believe, almost every time, if not every time. I don't remember 2 days ago, but I found, like I said, I'm good at the straight line back, which is the art of steering the back end where you want it to go, and that plays into all of the others, especially when you get yourself into kind of a mess. You make a little mistake or something, and you find yourself not where you need to be to get the trailer where it needs to go. Being able to steer the back, just forgetting the markers for a moment and just steering it where it needs to go, really comes in handy for me. I tend to be better at that. I think Eric would agree. I'm sometimes better at fixing the problem than avoiding the problem in the first place. So, especially with the alley dock, it's mainly the alley dock. All the others, I've got pretty much down. But he's confident, and I'm getting it in there. I'm passing, But man, I really I want it to be easy. I want to do a few of them and feel really confident with it. So I am confident going into tomorrow. I don't think I even said that. Tomorrow's the big day. I'm scheduled for a 7 a.m. test. There is, unfortunately, lightning and thunderstorm warnings for the early morning, and you're not allowed to be out on the pad during during a lightning storm. So it may be that we're delayed, maybe for the better part of the day, but I am at least on the schedule as it has to be one of the first. I'm 7 o'clock. So anyway, we're going to get there early, and hopefully, if the weather allows, I'll get done early, which I'm hoping for. Now, again, I'm certainly hoping for a trifecta tomorrow. If that happens, I get to hop in my car and head home for a few days. I guess not many, because I got to jump right back into TNT. But for those not familiar, once you get your CDL, you have to travel to your home state, go to the DMV, and get it switched over to Virginia. So I'm going to be driving my car home, and I think I'll probably have maybe 4 days, and Eric's going to pick me up in Virginia, and we'll start the TNT phase, which is team driving. Not right at first, but once Eric is comfortable with me kind of being on my own in the front, it's a team scenario where I do a shift and then dive into the bunk while he drives, and we just kind of rotate. Then the truck basically never stops moving, so it's just trading shifts. But that's the next phase where I don't have Eric sitting in the passenger seat right next to me. We become kind of a team, co-drivers type of thing, which I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to doing more hours behind the wheel. I'm also looking to, and this is the way it's supposed to be. There's nothing went wrong in PSD or anything, but you feel like I watched him drive all through the night, full shift, and then I'm driving 3 or 4 hours, the next day, which is the way it's kind of supposed to go. But I'm ready to contribute. I want to see what my endurance is and what I need to improve on. And so anyway, I'm looking forward to being a little more of a somewhat equal partner in this endeavor, and I'm looking forward to getting this stuff done. So we'll see. Now I am running a little short on time with him as a trainer. I think he's got a baby on the way, which is really awesome. And if you've been on my channel, there was some early delays that really knocked the whole thing off a little bit. So just kind of doing the math, it's probably pretty certain that I at some point I'm going to probably have to switch to a different TNT trainer right before the end. But hopefully we can get the bulk of the miles done, and then hopefully it's a fairly seamless transition to a new trainer. Although fingers crossed. I know trainers, TNT and PSD are in short supply these days. So but worst case scenario, I'm waiting a little bit, and I believe we still get the guaranteed 900 a week until TNT is over. I believe that's how it works. But anyway, is what it is. I'm rolling forward. Tomorrow's the big day, so all of you out there, please, whatever you higher power you worship, or luck, or whatever, throw it my way. Whatever you got to give, I will take. So confident, but a little nervous, I'll be honest. We'll try to have a lot of rest tonight, kind of maybe go through some of the moves in my mind, but for the most part I'm going to try to just forget about it and relax. I wanted to also, I know my channel is not very big. I appreciate everybody I've got, all my subscribers. I think I'm 117 now, so we crossed the 100 mark. I think it's been a few days since I've done a video, so I'll say that now. Thank you to all my subscribers. I wanted to throw a little support. Again, I don't have a whole lot of people here to throw at him, but there's been one of my subscribers that's been here since the very beginning, and he's been very interactive in comments with me. I feel like we're really getting to know each other. He was planning to come to Prime, but he got kind of caught up in that hiring freeze delay. It's a short delay, I think, but when you're looking at leaving a job, that span between leaving the job and actually TNT, it's been 2 months for me. Things are tight. There's no doubt, so he just couldn't wait it out. So he's going to Wilson Logistics, which I believe is actually kind of based here also in Springfield. So I first want to wish him luck. He's been a big support to me, but he also just started a channel, and I wanted to, for what it's worth, maybe over time it'll help more than it might today. But if you're watching my channel because maybe we're similar in age, leaving a desk job and moving over to trucking, his story is very similar to mine, from what it sounds like. So he's roughly my age, and I think he just put in his notice to his job that, like me, no animosity. He enjoyed his job there, but the stress is just ridiculously high, and it's time for a change. Almost exactly my situation. So if you happen to be watching my channel for those reasons, thinking of trucking, thinking of like a kind of a midlife change, his channel is very similar to mine. So I wanted to endorse his channel. His channel's name is 51, the number 51 Logistics. And again, he's shown me a lot of support. Now, for what my support is worth, I wanted to send it back to him. So please go over and check his channel. I'll put the link down in my description below. So I want to give him as much support as I can. All right, that's it, guys. I will, no matter what happens tomorrow. I may not turn around and make a video right away, but I will let you know if I trifecta or if I don't. And I'll be disappointed if I don't, but it's not the end of the world. You have to wait a day and then try again, and any part that you pass you don't have to redo. So Fingers crossed. Big day tomorrow. A little nervous. So, all right, guys. I will talk to you guys soon and let you find out how I did. All right. Have a good one.